259, 260, recency bias be damned. Sam Darnold and the Jets are still going to play football for the rest of the year, even though they saw some ghosts last night versus New England Patriots. Look, you can barely score or even move the football against the Patriots. You're seeing that week in and week out. You are going to get a little bit more room with Jacksonville. Gives about 21 points per game on defense, 5.7 yards per play on defense. But how much can we trust? I mean, you're talking about a quarterback that was absolutely shook last night, now getting ready on a short weekend, heading out on the road. Jacksonville picks up the victory last week. Now, if we're taking a look overall at some lines here, Jacksonville -6, -5.5 across the board. Over-under sitting at 41.5. Minshew mania down in Jacksonville. But can we trust the Jets to have a bounce-back effort? Their defense is going to come to play, but the problem is, can we see some offense? We saw it last week versus Dallas. We didn't see it versus New England. Can it reappear well this weekend down in Jacksonville?
I'm tempted to say no. Not just because a performance that bad from Darnold when you're a quarterback that's that young, that has a tendency to linger a little bit. I was on the over last night because I thought they would be competitive. I thought we would see more of the type of play we had from Darnold against that Dallas team. I thought he would even be able to step it up a little bit because he's another week removed from that illness. And also we've seen him play in primetime spots before. He's stepped up his performance. He was great in his debut on Monday Night Football on the road against Detroit. He was moving the offense effectively. So I was really surprised to see them stall out so horribly. And, a lot of credit to the Patriots defense there. But I wouldn't be surprised at all if you see a little less conservative. A more conservative approach here from Adam Gase and company, where they're just like, okay, we're not going to turn the ball over. We're going to take the points when we get into the red zone. We're going to go for field goals here. We're going to field position game. We're going up against a rookie quarterback. I think Greg Williams' defense is poor. I do not like the way he coordinates that defense, but I'll tell you what, even in the loss last night, even in the embarrassment that was playing out on the field, they still played hard. That defense played, up to the moment, which is not saying a lot, obviously, conceding 33 points or whatever, but still they were tackling well. They weren't giving the Patriots the opportunity to have, this blowout plays and give up the game. So I would kind of think that this defense is live to play well, that the offense is going to play a little bit conservatively, which all leads me to this is probably a nice spot to look for an under. I know you took the over in the Jags-Bengals game last week, which came through. Do you have any warning? Are you nervous at all about this? Do you think that the Jags are live for an over score? Because, honestly, like the one thing that the Greg Williams defense does well is they prevent you from hitting them over the top. And that's really kind of the way that the Jags have been moving the ball most effectively, was with the deep passes. They're not really a dink and dunk kind of team. And that's really the only way to kind of sustain drives against the Jets defense. So I think this plays for an under spot, even with the low total at 41.5. What's your read on that?
No, I completely agree with you. And the reason being is you're right. When you take a look at Monday Night Football and how the Jets play, they're not going to bench Sam Darnold, but there's going to be a reset on offense. And since he was that poor, the reset is not, hey, let's just throw all bygones be bygones and go 4 wide, 5 wide, and let's just air it out and see if we can, shake off the ghost or whatever he was saying. That's not going to take place. When you look at the Jacksonville Jaguars, 21st in the NFL, I believe, in rushing, about 117 yards a game. This smells like, you know what? Let's go down there. Let's lean on Le'Veon Bell. Let's lose some play action pass. Let's just get some confidence in the quarterback. Confidence in the quarterback doesn't mean we're going to score 21 points in the first half. It means let's just get some first downs. Let's get some good mojo going. And the same thing on the opposite side when you're taking a look at the Jacksonville Jaguars. What are they going to do? Hey, look, this kid's really struggling on offense here. Let's make it, you know what? Let's make him beat us. We're going to play some real simple coverages out here. Let's see if he takes the underneath stuff. We'll just tackle and see how it ends up. I don't see big plays in this ball game, so I do agree with you with the under look in this one. If we keep it moving,